Greetings, friends. It's me, Wayman, and this is a video response going out to Religion Freak Deist and his Why Apologists Fail video. Excellent series. I'm really enjoying it, really learning a lot, and at the same time, the third video came out. I was reading, and I've been reading for the last couple months, the plays of Euripides, and I was on the play Helen, which is an excellent play. Uh, for this video, the homework assignment is going to be, if you're lazy, get Spark Notes, go through it, and then go to the last sections of that play, like towards the end, like 3/4 of the way through. Burn through it, and you'll make a lot of thematic comparisons to New Testament ideas. But what I find interesting about the Greek plays is how they had variations and offshoots of themes, metaphoric themes, using Homer and Hesiod, but converting that into political and theological statements about current issues. And they used to have contests with these plays, festivals, and how well you did a play was, judged by the audience on if you won or not. And what's interesting is that if you changed up a theme dramatically from Homer and Hesiod, which everybody knew, a lot of people knew, they used the text to learn reading and writing, and they used the text for theological purposes. And in some aspects, like today, we use biblical literature. You had to do it. You had to do the change in a very convincing way, because if you didn't, you would fail miserably. So after getting through the playwrights, I no longer have a problem with, well, I never did really, but I no longer have a problem with the variations of the gospel texts, because they were just doing like any Greco-Roman writer would. And not that that's an excuse, but I think that it should be viewed in that light also, that there's going to be variations, because they're writing to a Greco-Roman audience who knew the plays and the mythology of Homer and Hesiod and all those great philosophers and theologians back in the day. So I just wanted to read a section on how Socrates viewed that, because even Socrates quotes quite a bit from Homer and Hesiod, but whenever a lot of the times when he talked about dimensions and the life hereafter, he did so and he approached it honestly with a little bit of skepticism. And even in the Republic of Plato, they said that some of the acts of the gods should be completely outlawed, because they even seen deities who were acting in unjust ways and ways that weren't all that virtuous. It shouldn't even be taught to kids. But I just want to read a section from this is Socrates to Gorgias. Listen then, as storytellers say, to a very pretty tale which I dare to say that you may be disposed to regard as fable only, but which, as I believe, is a true tale, for I mean to speak the truth. So that's not confusing, so he's a little bit ambiguous there, but he's underlying, I think, the idea of the topics of these videos, but I think that the way the New Testament writers were using the themes was a common technique in the Greco-Roman environment, and I almost expect it now. So go and read Helen, especially when the sons of thunder, or the sons of Zeus, come down and tell Theo Clementus not to pursue Helen, the real Helen, out of the sky. Is kind of like a Paul vision kind of thing. And also the topic in the video concerning the phantom here in Helen, if you go into the play and you read it, or you read a summary of it, um, you know, Euripides is saying something about war. You know, that what Menelaus was chasing was really a phantom Helen, installed by Hera. And so the War of Troy was nothing but chasing this phantom. And when Menelaus meets the real Helen, and the phantom Helen comes out of the cave and ascends into the sky, the messenger runs to Menelaus and says, "Hey, you told us to guard her, but she ascended into the sky." Um, you kind of see the themes going on, and any Greco-Roman here in New Testament literature will be like, "Aha, I've heard that before, and I can identify with it." Also, there was another play, Alcestis, where this lady comes back from the dead because Hercules wrestles death and brings her back. She took the place of her husband, who was supposed to die. So she says, "I'll die," and that was supposed to be an honorable thing and whatnot. But those characteristics, plus what happens with the Phantom in the play Helen, is kind of the same theme as Jesus walking around after his death. Especially in Alcestis. So that's what I want to say. Excellent series, and keep reading. And I really love, and I said in the comments, how you're using the base literature to make your points. Love that stuff. And I think, and this isn't out to you, but to the audience, and your audience, and my audience, is that reading the literature first is very important before hearing commentary on it. And people say, "Hey, Wayman, did you read, or did you get this book on this or that?" It's kind of like a, you know, right now I'm trying to go through the classics, and once you get that nailed down, you have a really good base to branch out from, because everybody's hypotheses and theories and commentary comes from that. And so excellent work. Really enjoy it. I look forward to your next video. So take a look at those plays. I'll put some links in the bottom. Keep reading, friends. And remember, if everybody's thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking.